Hey, big brother Shed, I have a fiancée whom I'm deeply in love with. We have been dating for 2 years and now we are planning to have a marriage this coming November. She was raised by a single successful mother and she loves talking about how independent women enjoy life without being judged. Could this be a red flag that may just affect our future, or should I go on with marriage plans? I'm confused. Kindly assist. Yours truly, Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, especially young men who wish to get into lifelong relationships, and even older men, because some are starting even in their old age. Welcome to our second episode of Ask Your Father-AFRIKA. I'm yours truly, Man Shed, your big brother here. Whatever I'm going to give as an answer to Mr. Rogers' question, I know will really assist so many of you. And some of you as well might be having a contrary opinion towards what I'll be offering today. Kindly share your thought through the comment section so that we engage in this conversation. Just in case you are new here, we are also new, only 60 subscribers plus, and we wish to grow. May I start off by saying thank you so much, Mr. Rogers, for the question. Marriage is one of the biggest decisions a man can ever make. Yes, it is one of the biggest one because all the burden, all the load has to be shouldered by you and nobody else. It is not just about love, it is about compatibility, shared values, and understanding what each person brings on to the relationship. Some of you always ask, what are you bringing to the table? Now, this is the table. It is very, very crucial that we get to ask this question before we get into these relationships. From an African traditional perspective, a father plays a unique role in preparing his daughter for marriage. A father teaches his daughter how to relate to men with respect, how to appreciate masculine leadership, because this is what most women today are fighting, how to resolve conflicts without running away, and how to distinguish between a responsible man and an irresponsible one. This has to be learned from the father. He modeled sacrifices, protection, provision, discipline, and even commitment. These lessons are often caught more than they are taught because as the daughter grows in the presence of the father, she gets to learn through watching the father do what I've just mentioned above there. Now, when a father is absent, these lessons may be missing or have to be learned later in life through other mentors or even experiences. Usually this is a very expensive process. That doesn't mean every woman raised without a father will struggle through life and through marriage. Some become wonderful wives. Underline the word some. However, it does mean that certain experiences or perspectives may not have been available to her growing up. The same is true for sons. We can't just talk about women and never talk about son because the contribution is equally heavy and important to both genders through life. Now, let's address what concerns me in your story. You said your fiancé often speaks about how independent women enjoy life without being judged. That statement by itself is not enough to conclude that she may make a poor wife. The important question is about what she means by this word independence, because every one of us has his or her own definition of the same word independence. If by independence she means being responsible, hardworking, and able to contribute to the family, then that is a strength. It's a plus. Go for it. But if independent means I don't need a husband, no man should lead me, or marriage should never require sacrifice or accountability, then you should take time to understand those beliefs before committing to marriage. Sometimes when a mother has gone through painful marriage or even difficult separation, She may, without intending to, pass a message such as, never trust any man in your life. Always prepare to leave because these guys are just the same. Never depend on your husband. We are hearing all these things out there when women are communicating to the young ladies, and it's very poisonous, especially to those who are wish to get into the marriages. Marriage is a prison. We've had so many talk about this out there because simply they are failing there, so they feel they have to recruit other members to join them. Men will always disappoint you in the long run, so don't always bang to the men. We have seen and heard all this. But even having said this, not every single mother teaches these things. There are so many who raise children with balanced and healthy views of marriage. But where bitterness remains unhealed, we all know that children can absorb attitudes that later affect their own relationships unless those beliefs are challenged and replaced with their healthier ones. So we often learn about relationships from the homes we grow up in. That is why it is wise for every couple to ask these questions. What beliefs about marriage am I bringing into this relationship? It's very, very important before starting and establishing a long life marriage relationship. Now, as a man, do not ignore what someone constantly communicates about marriage. 1, listen carefully, observe patiently, ask difficult questions because character is revealed over time. Many people as well believe family patterns can influence future generations. I do believe because I've seen it happen through my lifetime. I've lived long enough to be able to experience and even see this in real time. At the same time, every individual has the ability and the responsibility to choose a different path. A person's upbringing may influence them, yes, but it does not determine what they must become. So, Rodgers, here is my advice for you today. Do not rush simply because the wedding date is approaching. Have honest conversations with your future wife. Ask her what marriage means to her. Ask her what she expects from her husband because she has never seen the same in her father. Ask her whether she believes marriage is a lifelong partnership or is simply two independent people sharing a house. Watch whether her actions matches her words. If you discover that the two of you have fundamentally different beliefs about marriage, leadership, commitment, and family, do not ignore those differences, hoping they'll disappear after the wedding. There's a lot of wisdom in the saying, a broken engagement is less painful than a broken marriage. Marriage is not a place where you should expect to raise your spouse into maturity. Remember, you are not her father. Your role in that relationship is to build a future together, not to become a parent to your wife. And one final thought, Mr. Rodgers. Sometimes what feels like love is simply a strong emotional attachment. Real love is tested by truth, wisdom, patience, and shared convictions, not feelings alone. So Rodgers, take your time. Seek wise counsel from those people who have built healthy marriages. And also, don't forsake those who have had failed marriage, because everybody has a story to tell. And it's upon you yourself to pick out that which is constructive and of value for you and your future moving forward. Observe carefully before making a lifelong commitment. I hope this message helps not only you, Rodgers, but every young man preparing for marriage. If you found this message helpful, remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, I remain to be a big brother Shed, and this is Ask Your Father Africa, where wisdom speaks before life teaches you its lessons.